CBS News Miami, a mother overcome with grief, holding the remains of her
Oh
daughter,
my
whose naked
God.
body was found on the side of
They
I-95.
That's why
cremated
I-95
her?
was moving
Tonight,
slow.
she may
Yeah.
be one step closer to justice. Good evening. I'm Lauren Pastrana.
And I'm Elliot Rodriguez. CBS News Miami's Adam
Crazy.
McAllister joins us with the exclusive interview from the Broward County Jail where that suspect is being held.
The victim's mother is living her life with a broken heart. She says that the suspect in her daughter's case said that her daughter jumped out of his moving car on her own, but the arrest warrant paints a very different picture. Maria Benitez clutches this pink urn tightly. Inside are the remains of her daughter, 22-year-old Naomi Sedadini. There's not one day that goes by that I don't have my daughter present. Sedadini was found naked and dead on the side of I-95 and Ives Dairy Road the morning of December 7th. Her boyfriend, 29-year-old Laurent Jr. Peon, a convicted felon, previously told law enforcement that the two had gotten into an argument and that she jumped out of his car and was hit by another vehicle. Benitez says Peon was on FaceTime with her daughter's father, showing him her belongings after the incident.
Le mostró al papá el celular de mi hija.
He showed my daughter's father my daughter's cell phone, her Apple Watch, and her purse. He had her belongings at his sister's house. According to Peon's arrest warrant, a witness who works for FDOT described what he saw on their traffic camera that morning, stating the subject continued punching the victim and at one point forcefully dragged the victim away from where the black SUV was parked and towards the I-95 lanes of traffic. The witness went on to say the victim crawled back to the emergency shoulder. The subject punched the victim and dragged her back to the far right lane in the path of oncoming traffic. The arrest warrant says the suspect continued punching the victim, and when he released her, she was struck by another car. It also states that blood was found on the outside and the inside of Peon's car. Peon was later arrested for failing to stop at the scene of an accident and aggravated fleeing, but only now, nearly 3 months later, he's been charged with second-degree murder in her death.
Second degree.
Ahora lo que hay que pedir es justicia.
I already know second degree, but you know,
Y que le caiga todo el peso de
it's
la
Florida,
ley.
man.
Now what I have to ask for is justice, and that all the force of the law will fall on him. I know that's not going to bring my daughter back, but at least she'll rest easier. She's not going to rest. He has to pay. And according to the arrest warrant, this couple got into a physical altercation in Miami Beach back in August, and a protective order was issued, and Peon is expected to be transferred back to Miami-Dade. But for now, reporting from the Broward County Jail, Adam McAllister, CBS News, Miami.
No, your word. You should know why she was naked. He probably ripped her clothes off. Come on, man, that guy is sick. But like I say, this is a sensitive topic, like the one prior, the one we just talked about with DBG relationship as well. Guys, Hakeem, are getting out of control when it comes to women. Go right ahead, Hakeem.
So, Ron, we're the only channel in this space who covers the deletion of women, physical abuse of women, DB, grapes, and there's always a consensus that we do this. We have over 700 videos, and to show that we as Black men understand this, and this is our brown brothers and sisters that are going through this. Like I'm gonna tell you, and I'm gonna be quick about this, ladies. We are trying to do enough to tell men not to put their hands on women, not to be aggressive, go seek therapy. But one thing you can do is this: when we're not here to help you, we need to educate you and let you know that you have to just walk away. You have to leave. You have to, if it means go to another state to escape this or do anything in your power. It's just not enough for us to talk to these people. Sometimes they don't listen to us. You have to walk away. There's hotlines, there's abuse shelters, you know what I mean, to get this thing. And if you're fearful, there's always somebody you can talk to.
Now, the clip is out where they show him on prior, literally showing him beating her. We're not gonna show her, but literally putting his hands on her when that situation happened on Miami Beach. The camera's footage came out, so it started off small. So I always tell women, if you see a man hitting you like with a tap, remember it's always small. Tap, You gotta tell somebody. Man, they gonna tell me, oh, he gonna tell me it was insensitive. No, it was just harmful play. No, any form of tap, report it, because that's when it starts to begin. Because if a man know he can get away with one thing, he feel like he gonna get away with more and more and more and more other things. So men today are becoming way too emotional. They don't know how to balance their emotions. Because we are taught, oh, men should hold our emotions in, and then when we slow up, we black out. Okay, cool. We gotta go and talk to somebody. Even if you gotta go to your brotherhood, go to your brotherhood. Go to your brother. Like, hey man, this woman's stressing me out. What can I do? Like, tell me what to do. Hey, he might tell you, go to the gym, go play basketball, go play video game, meditate, do other things that's gonna detox that energy, because it's becoming out of hand, especially in Florida. Florida, I keep hearing stories after story, guys pushing their woman out in the traffic. It's crazy. Throwing them in the water. It's getting out of control. So, ladies, y'all gotta be really careful out here. Really careful. Really careful. Oh, shout out to White High. That's also in the building. Thank you so much, Big Dog, for being here. And also, Liberated Soul is also in the building. Thank you so much for being here. Hakeem and Ronnie, this is coming from White High. Say, Hakeem and Ronnie, convicted felons are the hottest group on the dating market. Hakeem, your thoughts on that before we move forward?
Woo!
That's coming from White High.
White High, I don't know where you come from. Ron, can we disagree with him?
No.
That
See,
right
the
there.
women, the thing that women find those men to be attractive because they come in the aspect of protection. Women want bad boys, but not that type. It's bad boy. It is a bad boy image, but those guys that are convicted felons, they're very emotional men. They're not like bad boys. Bad boys are the one that they they have a very suave about themselves. They can stand it. They know how to put their foot down. They got that certain confidence, that certain charisma, but they know not like men ain't gonna put his hand on a woman. A real man ain't gonna put his hand on a woman. Facts. Hakeem. But go ahead, Hakeem. Your thoughts on that from White High before we move forward.
In my life, White Hot statements resonate to what we've been seeing. When we hear these stories of women getting essayed, deleted, or beat up, it's always coming from the convicted felon criminals.
Yeah.
Not the guy who watches anime or the nerd. So is it that our women are choosing wrong? And this is when we go say, or some of these guys who are alcoholics and they're getting arrested for drinking and driving or over drinking. You know what I mean? These guys are all into all type of stuff. So I'm wondering, ladies, do we need to hold a training class on how to pick your husband, on how to pick a man, instead of focusing on just looks and attractiveness?